what do you think you're doing right for people to connect and follow you? Like, is there something that you have a grip on people's, मतलब एक वो पकड़ जो बन चुकी है, are you doing something different from your peers or doing something right that others are not?
Be truthful. I think that's the main thing. Whatever you're saying, don't say it to pander to anyone. Yeah. Having the popular opinion will only lead you to a certain time, sort of like, you can only go this far by pandering to the public, and eventually people will basically call out your lack of authenticity. So be truthful, I guess, is the main thing. And second, be a realist on where you stand. Sadly, Keshav, I interact with a lot of influencers here and there, and there's a lot of delusion on whatever fan base, subscriber base that they have, and where they see themselves as these inspirational figures. There's a lot of delusion in it. Don't come across as a person who's like better than your audience. You're just one of them. So I think that would be my...
So basically, relatable.
And no, but in the guise of relatable content, there's also a lot of bullshit. So I'm like you guys. I'm relatable is also something you'll see on Instagram and be like, dude, you can call out that BS.
I remember you saying on another podcast that there are so many people who would just do Hindi content. Cinema की चाहे बिल्कुल भी समझ ना हो, but वो हिंदी में करते हैं तो they get the reach. So yeah.
But from a strictly business point of view, it makes no sense to do content in English. I'm just saying from a business standpoint, in India, it makes no sense to do English content because your potential is almost, I think, less than 10% of the target audience that you can reach. I'm just saying that I am extremely satisfied with the base that I have with the subscribers and the even the comment section and what is being discussed. I'm very proud of the kind of people that come to my channel. But when you look at the Hindi channels and why they dominate sometimes is because the language is just like in most states.
But
it's
English
sad.
English का एक upside ये भी है ना कि people especially from down south can also connect with you now that you're doing South Indian content. Plus around the world also people can connect. So
that's what I'm saying. See, like I think 78% or 80% of my audience is from India. So the fact that so many people are anyway coming knowing that it's in English is anyway a plus. But what I'm saying is, when you see a lot of the Hindi film content, for the numbers it does and what is being said in the video, you're like, oh, so you can just be mediocre at best and still kill it. So in that language.
वो 80% में से भी South India से कितना percentage है, if you know that?
I think less than half, but close to half. So a lot of the base is from Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Kerala, and Karnataka. And I think because their state language and English is like how they converse with one another. I think West Bengal is also a huge part of the subscriber base. Okay. So it is a plus 100%.
And I think you should be proud of that. I mean, having half of that. Yeah. Sadir,
also like, last thing, just like everyone says, Hindi channel kholo. But when you are imbibing information in the language in your head, when it's not Hindi, to then correlate it to the content that you put out there, it already loses that impact.
Yeah.
So, the fact that I'm imbibing the content, maybe because of ISC, ICSC learning and all of that, everything for me gets written, at least my thoughts get written in English. Yeah, so that's one of the main reasons.
This reminds me of Fahad Fasil. So he said कि उससे किसी ने पूछा कि आप हिंदी फिल्म्स कब करोगे? He said when I'll start thinking in Hindi, not just कि मैं हिंदी में dub कर सकूं या फिर मैं हिंदी में dialogue delivery कर सकूं. When I'll start thinking in Hindi, that's when I'll do. Because
Keshav, like Vijay Deverakonda, Vijay Sethupathi, all of these guys asked, why don't you do Hindi? He's like, the mind itself is designed in that way where it doesn't think that same way. It might seem easy to you because we're in the same country, but how different we are just by the bordering states, it's insane.